What is up, everybody? How y'all doing today? How y'all been? I've been chilling. I've been busy, not gonna lie. Between physical therapy, work, kids, wife, life, baby, it's just a chaotic adventure. But you know, this is my only form of transportation at the moment. It's getting cold out, so I should probably get my car fixed at this point. Buy the stuff. I should buy the stuff and fix my car at this point, is basically what I meant to say. We don't pay people to do work on our cars around here. That's not how it happens. Unless I absolutely have to do it for like diagnosis purposes, but that's really all I'll go to a shop for, if it's like some electrical shit that I can't figure out, or you know what I mean. But I mean I can count on my hands the amount of times that happened, and that's probably one or two, to be completely honest. And for the most part, me and the homies kind of just kill it and do it ourselves. So yeah, man, I've been like I said, been busy. You guys seen the short, I had the oil filter incident. Been going to the skate park a lot, been chilling with Jimmy and all the other homies, and just, I mean, a lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of things happening. I've been trying to stay relatively consistent with making shorts. They're pretty much my main form of subscriptions at this point. So this is my main audience pool. The main video's been doing decent. The adventure biking one got like 800 some views in like a couple hours. I was like, damn, this is popping off, and the video is ass. I was like, this is unfortunate. Like, don't look at me. But yeah, I definitely want to find some, like, I don't even know what they would be referred to, like the 2-track trails, I guess it would be, you know what I mean, like ORV type trails. There's got to be some nearby that we could go, you know, ride around on. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my spiel. I don't really have anything prepared to talk about or say during this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's a spider, dude. It's been in my garage I don't know, it's been in my garage for like 2 days. No, that's a lie. I rode yesterday. I had physical therapy yesterday. So since last night, we ended up getting a spidey. Hopefully there's not one in my helmet. That would suck. I had that happen once, and I was like riding, and I like saw it on the inside of my visor, just started crawling. I was like, bro, it was like in front of my eyes and shit. I was like, oh, I'm tweaking. Cause yeah, I don't like spiders. I mean, I do, but I don't, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily like spiders. It's not that I don't like them. I like them for their purpose, and I'll pick them up and move them around and stuff like that, but for the most part, I really don't want to interact with them unless I know what kind of spider it is. You know, I think that makes the most sense. But I tend to not fuck with spiders for that reason, because, I mean, in Michigan, there's not very many that can hurt you. There's only like 1 or 2, I believe. So, not much to really worry about, per se. I just hate the thought of getting bit by an insect. I did get bit on my calf twice, on the same calf, by it would be like a wolf spider, I believe is what they're called, and it got infected both times, huge pus sacs, and it was just disgusting, and had to be on antibiotics and all this shit. So it kind of spooks me after that, I'm not gonna lie. Don't want to have that happen again. So, especially when like it's like by your face. That's the sketchy part. But right now I'm going to a wedding rehearsal. I have a wedding this weekend for my uncle. Get to stand up in the wedding, so gotta go do the rehearsal a couple days before here, just to get it all figured out. So that's what we're going to do, baby. The wife's got the kids. The kids were tweaking. I know, but that's gonna lead to a few text messages or a phone call. I can already hear it and see it. They're little turds sometimes. I mean, you know, the kids, it is what it is. What more can you expect from them sometimes? Especially because, like, they went up to the school to go to the school park, but there's a rule that you can't, and until after 6 apparently, because there's like an after school program or something. So the kids were tweaking, and she didn't want to go to another park. So now they're going to another park, and it's just everybody's not happy. So I'm in trouble because I gotta go do this, basically. I'm not in trouble, but you know what I mean? I'm like, what are you mad for? I do stuff for family. It's not like I'm going to fuck around or anything. But we put about, I think, 200-ish miles on the bike since the last video, I'd say. I can't remember exactly where we were at in the last one. The last one we were coming home. I'm fucking going from that wedding I went to. So that was a night ride. And so like basically that was the last time I recorded, was when we went to that wedding. Probably about 3-4 weeks ago now. That 350Z looked pretty dope. Yeah, that was, I think that was about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks to a month ago. I don't even know, man. It's just, I haven't been filming a lot. I've been riding quite a bit. Obviously, like I said, this is my only mode of transport. So I got physical therapy on Wednesday and Fridays. And it's definitely been very beneficial so far. A lot of my back and like the hip issues that I had going on are definitely starting to get a little bit better. He said basically I had bulging discs in, I don't even know what it would be, like L4 or 5 or 3 or 4 or something, like, I don't know, like my lower back basically, and then I have scoliosis, so like the middle of my back is like not straight, it's like kind of curved, like a womp womp womp, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like a little S back. That's crazy to know. So yeah, that's another thing to find out. But it's definitely done, like he's been doing some good work, I'd say, helping me learn different stretches and things and exercises that I can do to strengthen my hip area and like the lower back where I'm having issues, and then also working to help get that bulging disc back into place and kind of like straightening out my spine alignment so that maybe I won't have scoliosis anymore. I don't really know. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know if that's even possible. Oh god, dude, this dude just blasts in the fucking weed whip. Fucking sipping over here. Thank you, brother. He stopped for me, he knew. Good guy, appreciate it. But yeah, man, we're back in the streets of Pontiac. That's what I named it. I was like fucking Pontiac hoods at night or some shit. Basically, I don't know, I'm not necessarily like talking shit or anything, but hinting at different YouTubers on the platform that used to do stuff like that, or like the BMX dudes that would be like riding through LA hoods and stuff like that. That shit is hilarious. And then, I mean, there's the other side of it. You got Charlie Bow 313 from Detroit, and he did a lot of hood videos at night, and all of his stuff was capitalized, so I kind of stole the capitalization from him, and then like the concept of riding through the hood from the BMX videos. It was like John Hick videos back in the day. I think they might honestly still do that shit, which is kind of hilarious. It's not like, I mean, this is the area in the daytime, so this is where we kind of like left off. It's really not that bad. I mean, this area is a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little urban ghetto, whatever. I mean, I don't think it's ghetto in my opinion. I think this is like a more nice area of like the Pontiac location, as you're coming into like downtown. But I mean, some of these houses are like condemned and abandoned, so it's not necessarily the greatest, but I don't know. I feel like any of the violence that happens here is very targeted and specific. You know, I feel like you don't really hear about a lot of random crime in Pontiac per se, compared to like Detroit, where I feel like there's a lot of, you know, targeted incidents, but there's also a lot of just random violent acts that happen within the city of Detroit. Interesting place to live. I love it. I honestly do, to be honest. Got so many different, like, it's nice because, like, you got Flint, which is like huge for vehicles and such, and then you have Detroit, which was huge for vehicles, and then obviously we have Pontiac, which honestly I don't really know what Pontiac kind of like was known for back in the day. Obviously now we have the racetrack here, and then the hospital downtown, and there's a lot of different small typical Michigan businesses within the area. I don't know necessarily what Pontiac was big for, which is unfortunate. I wish I kind of knew the history a little bit better. But it's cool to like be in and surrounded by so many influential cities and places, especially with like Woodward being up here and the hub. I guess maybe Pontiac was like kind of like a shipping hub, I would assume. I mean, there are a lot of railway areas in this location, so I mean that would make a little bit of sense. But you know, like homing for the people of Detroit, the workers of Detroit that didn't necessarily want to live in the city maybe, but we'll have to look it up and learn. Hopefully he's not lost in the sauce, poor little guy. Keep your eyes out though when there's dogs loose like that. I'd hate for it to run up and try to like start fucking biting me. It'd be out real quick. More so specifically for the dog, because they'd probably try to put it down if that shit happened. I love dogs. I'm not down for that. Perfect. I think we made it. Yeah, there's Dave. Perfect, brother. You're killing it. Alrighty. Well, I'll be back. Alright, well, that went well. That place is actually really nice on the inside, I'm not gonna lie. So, that's fun. I'm excited for Saturday. It's gonna be an awesome wedding. I'm honestly honored to be a part of the wedding as well. And to be within like a 10-minute loop from my house. Like, it's literally straight up the road. I turn here and I turn left and I'm on the way, so I enjoy that. But yeah, man, we're chilling, we're cruising, we're headed home. Nice little afternoon ride. I like riding in this time of day, but like my grandpa said, he's like, you know, they don't see you during the day, they're not gonna see you now, and da 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 da. I mean, he's a hardcore rider. He's ridden for shit 50, 60 years now. So like, for him to be worried, you know, I understand where he's coming from. He wants me to be safe, and I want to be safe, so hopefully nothing bad happens. Because I was like, it's just a straight shot up the road, and he was like, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean you're gonna be safe. I was like, okay, I will be safe. But to be honest, I don't really have much else to say or to talk about, and I did talk quite a bit on the way here, so it'll probably be the majority of our video. So, yep, nope, not gonna send it. I could have sent it, but my grandpa's thought process popped into my head. I said, be safe. I just heard it. Wouldn't be true to my safety if I jumped him like that. Sometimes you just gotta rip it though, you know what I mean? Like, you just wanna go fast. I'm sad, I really wanna go to the skate park, to be honest. It's just a quarter mile down the street. next time we gotta get another video in on the moto to the skate park and then get some skate park clips. I was going to on Sunday when I went to Clean Zero, but it just didn't work out because I wanted to take my scooter and my bike, and like then I'd have to take shit apart, and I was just being a lazy little bitch, and I was already running behind, and told Jimmy I'd be there to help him, and then we ended up staying late to do it because we rode before we cleaned, because if you clean you gotta wait. So I was like, damn dude, my bad, I kind of fucked us. So yeah, either way, I'm out of here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. I know we didn't really do much other than kind of like reflect on past videos and the area of which we're in, and I guess it's kind of like a different perspective. At nighttime everything seems scary and ghetto to a degree. Like the thing is, you're not safe anywhere in the world, to be completely honest. Anywhere that there's guns, right? Like in America we have guns. People are allowed to legally buy guns and hide guns, and then there's people that illegally get guns and hide guns regardless of license or intention. So there's a lot of things that you have to consider, like why this dude keeps fucking staring back at me, unless he's just trying to check my bike out. But brother, you know what I mean? There's people with ill intention everywhere. It's not necessarily a matter of if you're in the hood or not. I mean, there's weird square white folk that be trapping people in their basement or snapping and killing their whole fucking family and burying their kids in oil rigs, and like, fuck man, you know what I mean? Like, it's not exclusive to an area or a group of people. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. Banning guns is not going to change that. People will fucking stab you, people will choke you, people will use their hands to kill you. It does not matter. So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it kind of went on a little bit of a ramble there, but realistically, it's just that, you know, it's all about perspective and the way you're looking at it and the way you're perceiving it. Because 90% of the people that live in that area, they're not bad people. They're not looking to do anything bad. They're not. I'm probably a worse person than fucking most of the people that live there, just based off of my own choices and the way that I choose to live life and do things. So you know what I mean? And like, I don't live in a typical, you know, your ghetto type of area, like, you know what I mean? So it's all perspective. It's all about the person that's involved in the situation. So this, you know, I keep making very political videos when I ride, and I feel like it's just because, like, the election, and I'm getting older and everything is just so politicized lately, and I feel like it's the only thing on my mind that I like constantly just dwell and think about, and the state of humanity and people, just general life problems. I think in a very philosophical way, to say the least. I'm very, I tried, I mean, maybe I'm just retarded and I convinced myself that I think abstractly and philosophically and all of this, but I'm just a general retard. But for me, I feel like a lot of people just don't necessarily care about the things that actually matter and things that are actually a problem. We have created so many false issues and ways of life that the natural way of life is like just completely fucking, it's gone. It's like I talked about a couple years ago in one of my videos, is like, when do you start questioning values and allowing values to change at all of the different social levels within a society? And you know, as a person, you have to deal with that internal turmoil of, is this worth my values, or is this against my values, or is it worth bending my values? A lot of people don't have an open mind. So yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm just fucking rambling. I said I didn't have anything to say, and I'm just fucking diarrhea of the mouthing about all of these abstract issues of life. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe. My grandpa would be happy. I basically made it home. All I gotta do is get another mile down the road and we're straight. Perfect. Peace, yo. I'll see y'all later.